I brought a video on the topic laws of chemical combination. There are 5 laws of chemical combination and very important law to understand the combination of element to form compound. This law governs the combination of element, how to form compound is given by in this law. This law is based on a series of experimental evidence, and that is very easy to understand the formation of compound when element combine. Here the names of the laws are: first is laws of conservation of mass, it is given here, and second one is law of definite proportion, and third is law of multiple proportion, and fourth is Gay-Lussac law of gaseous volume, it is also known as the law of combining volume, and fifth last is Avogadro law. One by one we study about the law, what is the statement and what is the meaning of law. We will watch in this video. The first law of conservation of mass. This law is given by Antonio Lavoisier in the year of 1789. He stated that mass can neither be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Mass is conserved. Mass is not valid. Whether it is a physical change, undergo physical change or chemical, mass is always conserved. This means that during a chemical reaction, the sum of the mass of reactant, the substances that takes part in chemical reaction known as reactant, the substance is taking part in the chemical reaction, the sum of masses of these substances and the product remain unchanged. That means the total mass of the product remains equal to the total mass of reactant. Here one of the example, very common example, that is when hydrogen combined with chlorine form hydrochloride gas. This hydrochloride gas is formed by the combination of hydrogen and chlorine, and here the mass of hydrogen is 2 gram and chlorine is 71 gram and the product mass is 73 gram. There is no any change or any deficient of the mass of this reactant or product. The mass is conserved during the chemical reaction. That means the mass of reactant is equal to also here 73 gram and mass of product is also here 73 gram. This law convey that the mass is neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Next law, that is the second law of definite proportion. This law was given by French chemist Joseph Prout in 1899. This law states that a given compound always contains exactly the same proportion of element by mass or weight. That means the compound, whatever the source of the compound, the constant element that present in the compound always found in a definite proportion, a definite ratio. Here, if we take water from any sources and we analyze the water, we find that when the mass of water is 9 gram, then it contains 1 gram hydrogen and 8 gram oxygen. That is the ratio of the constant element in water, that is 1:8. Here hydrogen react with oxygen to form water. Here 4 gram hydrogen combined with 32 gram of oxygen to form 36 gram of water. It is 36 gram of water formed here, 36 gram. That's 36 gram water. And the ratio of the constant element, that is the ratio of mass of hydrogen to the mass of oxygen, that is here 4 by 32 is equal to 4 1 4 and 4 8 38. That is always 1:8. This ratio fixed for the water. If the water is taken from any sources, irrespective of the source of the compound, the constant element always present in the compound by definite proportion, that is the mass of volume. Weight. Now, next one is, third is law of multiple proportions. It was given by Dalton in 1803. According to this law, if two elements can combine to form more than two compounds, if two elements combine to form more than two compounds, then one compound, the mass of one element that combine with a fixed mass of other element are in the ratio of the small whole number. Here given here, carbon and oxygen two element that combine to form more than two compounds. The first compound is carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. In this case, in this formation of the compound, the combining elements is carbon and hydrogen. The mass of carbon in the both compound is here 12 gram, here 12.01 gram, 12.01 gram, and the mass of oxygen for forming the carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, here 16 gram of oxygen for the carbon monoxide and 32 gram oxygen for the carbon dioxide. Here the mass of the one element that is 12 gram in the both cases for forming the carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, that is 12 gram, that is fixed, and the masses of the other element that combined with the carbon, here 16 gram and 32 gram. Here we get the ratio with the 16 and 13, we get here 2 is to here a ratio of oxygen in carbon dioxide and oxygen in carbon monoxide. In this case, it is found that the ratio is always a small whole number. That is here the ratio of oxygen in this compound for the carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. It is here ratio of oxygen here is 16 by 32, which is 1 by 2, that is 1:2. Here the ratio of the other element that combined with the fixed mass of the one element is always a simple small ratio, that is whole number. Here the fourth is the Gay-Lussac's law of gaseous volume. This law was given by Gay-Lussac in 1808. He observed that when gases combine or produce in a chemical reaction, they do so in a simple ratio by volume. Simple ratio by volume. They do so simple ratio by volume. Provided all the gases are at the same temperature equation. That means when temperature and pressure remain constant, and if the gases combine or produce in a chemical reaction, then the volume of the gases that produce in the chemical reaction always be a simple ratio by volume. Simple whole number ratio by volume. It is given here. Now volume is also by. This law is same as the law of constant proportion. In the law of constant proportion, mass is constant. Mass of the constant element here is simple ratio, definite ratio. Here the volume of the gases here definite ratio that is given here. Le-Guiseck's law, combining volumes at a given temperature and pressure, the volume of gases which react are ratio of the small whole number. Here two volume of hydrogen and one volume of oxygen combined to form two volume of water. Here the volume of hydrogen, volume of oxygen and volume of water are, if the water is gaseous state, this ratio of these gases be a simple whole number. That is here the ratio is here 2 is 2, here ratio is here 2 is 2, here oxygen ratio is 1 is to 2. That is the simple ratio. The volume of the combining gases and the product, all these are simple. Here is the oxygen, here the hydrogen, here the oxygen, and here the gaseous water that form in the chemical reaction. And here the condition is that temperature and pressure is constant. Then the volume of gases which react are ratio of small whole number. Next one is here Avogadro laws, very important law. This law is given by Avogadro in 1811. In this law, according to Avogadro, proposed that the equal volume of gases at the same temperature and pressure. The condition is that temperature and pressure are same, and the equal volume of gases contain equal number of molecules. If the volume of gases are equal and volume of gases equal which are at the constant temperature and pressure, they must contain the equal number of molecules. That is given by the Avogadro in 1881. The example here. According to Avogadro, equal volume of gases contain the same numbers of molecules if the temperature and pressure is constant. Here V is directly proportional. V is directly proportional to number of molecules. V, that means V by N is constant. It is always constant. Constant is the conditions for the temperature and pressure. Here the volume of gases here. Volume of gases here and number of molecules. If the volume are same, then the number of molecules for the gases are always the same. And here, if the volume versus number of molecules expressed by a graph, that the graph would be a straight line that show the volume of gases is directly proportional to the number of molecules. If the number of molecules increases, the volume is also increases. If the number of volume is increases, the number of molecules also increases. But if the constant and temperature for every gases follow the rules, the equal volume always contain the equal number of molecules. That is given by Avogadro. In the next video, we will discuss about the numericals that is related based on this laws of chemical combination. But hereby I given the elementary idea about the laws chemical combination. Very important law. And a student, you have to learn the law very carefully so that you understand the numericals problem that is based on the law. Okay, thank you.